So before you really get yourself in all kinds of tizzy, whirly thoughts of yuck, stop listening to the people that are like, oh, all the great things that happened this year. That's great for them, and we can be happy for them. But I don't want you feeling like there's anything you need to compare yourself to. If all you did this year is make it to the next year, I'm so freaking proud of you. For some people, it was super simple because they didn't have any of the missions and battles and wars that you had to fight. Now, you could call them the lucky ones, but literally they weren't given any valuable missions. So, of course, it was easy for them. And I'm sure it wasn't easy for all, but you need to keep it in perspective. Nobody walked the journey you had to walk and fight through. And here you still are. And that is monumental. So as this holiday season continues and you see all those videos of all those super happy families all loving each other and nobody has any problems with each other. And please, first of all, it's freaking social media. Second of all, you want to bet they're all talking behind each other's back. No, we're all the Waltons and we're all perfect and we love each other. It's not a thing, please. More importantly, it doesn't matter what's going on in anybody else's life. It doesn't matter where you thought you should be at this point in your journey. You had no concept of the things that were going to be thrown at you and say, survive that. And then you did. So while everybody's bragging about whether it's having another baby or getting married or the job loves them so much they just randomly gave them a raise, whatever bullshit you're going to start hearing on social media more than at that Thanksgiving Day table or whatever. Whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Boxing Day, wherever you are, you are going to have people that are going to try to use these moments to make themselves feel really egotistically great. To people that know they are struggling. God sees their soul. Don't worry about them. Be proud of how far you've come, because those people bragging would have never survived and handled the things that you've overcome and the battles you've won. So, good is racing in. Hear it? And no, I'm not trying to bash anybody who has lots of good going on. I don't know their story. And each to their own. So for those that had to fight battles and still got all sorts of great stuff, yay! That's what I want for every single one of you. I want you all so happy, so thriving, so successful that you never have another moment of heartbreak and hurt. But while you're working on that, doesn't matter what's going on in anybody else's life, it's their journey. So please, be proud of yourself. And when people start bragging about stuff, I literally would be like, I didn't die this year. I won. Anything more than that is cherries on the top. It's hundreds and thousands on the ice cream. I don't want you tapping out on this world, my love, because people don't have a concept of how much others will struggle in silence with a smile on their face, because most people can't handle how to have that conversation with you anyway. They never experienced any of that. So all you get is, oh, I'm so sorry. You don't want that, and I know that. You're not looking for pity. You're not looking for a handout. You're not looking for anything except, let me just be and be happy and thrive and live. And it's coming. By the way, it's already here, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to see this. I am exceedingly proud of you. 444 on the timer as I'm saying this. So, no matter what you're seeing on social media, I need you to hear me. WWLD. What would LOREN do when she'd see this? Possibly mock it in some way just to have a laugh. Not mocking people, but like, Really, that's the table setting. Like, just joking around, not heartful, hateful stuff. Or be like, I'm looking at social media. Imagine how many takes it must have taken in some of those pictures and videos, and how miserable half those people must have been after. Because a lot of those are just social media stunts to try to prove something for the stunted within. Half of them, if you really saw what happened in between the recordings, you wouldn't have even wished for a second to have anything that they seem to have. Those super happy couples that always do those routines, imagine how many takes it took. And sometimes you can look at this stuff and be like, wait a minute, you know they didn't go to bed happy that night. There is no way. Put it in perspective and get yourself through this holiday season. I want you to start filling up your time with things that can distract you from all the bullshit you're going to see on social media. Because a lot of unhealthy couples are going to be doing the matching pajama thing, but they're not making it to New Year. And we know that. It's like the ones that are wearing matchy outfits for Valentine's Day, and then they're not in any Easter photo together. I'm not saying matching pajamas isn't good. I'm just saying we know there's lots of nonsense that goes on. And if you don't keep questioning that, it can poison your mind and hurt your heart. So the person that's standing next to that yacht might not even own the frickin' yacht. The person that's sitting at a pristine table all laid out might have walked into a store and took a photo because it just looks like it's in somebody's house. And somebody's family that looks like they all love each other might not be talking for days afterwards. The bullshit you see on social media isn't always the truth. Now, here's an example. I love you. Now, I don't use filters because I don't like myself. I don't use filters because I'm trying to con people. Half the time they pop up and I say, fuck it. Other half of the time it's, okay, I don't need to go put makeup on, look super cute for a video, and then try to wash it off when I'm about to go work out. A lot of times also using the filters is something TikTok wants you to do because it's promoting things, and when you use the filters, it gets it to more people. So there's a lot of stuff with that. Now, I love the way I look. I never wear makeup. I know I don't need to. I don't need you to be like, oh, but you're so beautiful. You don't need filters. By the way, that's a toxic thing. Stop fucking telling women that. Stop doing that shit. That's crazy toxic. I don't need anybody to tell me I don't need to do that. If I want to, my body, my choice. If I do those, I find them fun. I'm not doing it to try to con anybody because of the millions of times I post videos looking like this, and I think I look fine. I have no qualms about my looks. I literally have gray hair and I like it. I think it's an award for being able to live this long. I'm 40 as of October 11th, and I'm proud of it. But half the time y'all will be like, your makeup's amazing. Meanwhile, down here, it literally in yellow will tell you what the filter is. You'd be like, wow, I wished I looked as beautiful as she. Dude, I'm not doing the amount of work it would take to do all the contouring and lighting and da-da-da just for a video. That's why the filters are epic, not because I hate how I look in any way, shape, or form. It's cool. I can do all sorts of makeup filter stuff and then go out and go exercise if I want without having to wash it all off or take all that extra time to do the makeup and put it on my skin. And doesn't mean I'm doing anything more than doing something that delights me. But I'm sure as shit not going to be posting any photo with this perfect dinner and suddenly this matchy little husband. Keep it in perspective. It's social media. And most of what you're going to see through this holiday is going to be a lot of marketing BS trying to make you wish you could be like them so you'll buy their crap. So I love you. And don't let the bullshit of social media mess with your mind. You're doing so much better than you realize. So I love you. And just dance it out through this season. And if you need a reading or anything, I'm here. Don't let social media mess with your mind, though. I love you. There you go.